right, everyone. Welcome to my living room. This is going to be our Sunday morning yoga practice. I'm so glad you're with me. So I have some yoga clothes on. I actually have my socks on at the moment, which we don't usually wear when we practice yoga, but it's still a little chilly in here. So I'll take them off in a few minutes after we've warmed up a little bit. So just want you to make yourself comfortable. We're going to start with some body awareness and just taking some time to come into the body, to slow the breath, and just bringing our mind and body into unity. Sometimes the mind is way out there. Sometimes the body is just stiff and tired and cranky. So doing our yoga practice is really an opportunity every day to really come home to yourself, which is something that I talk about a lot in my work. Coming home to your own well-being and increasing that wellness, finding ways to support yourself in it as a daily practice, to just feel better and move better and have more breath and have more energy. Don't we all want more energy in our bodies too? So body, mind, and spirit. So if we lack energy, sometimes it's really hard to, be motivated to do the work that we're really wanting or to do, or really find the creativity and the excitement for the project that we're wanting to work on. And that could be a creative project, but it also could be a work project, something that you really know that you need to get out into the world, and you just don't really have the wherewithal to do so. So this is one of my self-care practices that I do every day. You can see in my studio that the end of that studio is my piano, and I also have rededicated some time every day to practice the piano, which really, just opens my heart and my creativity and makes me really super happy. I can go for months without practicing the piano, and I really feel the difference when I get back to it. So that's one habit that I've brought back. You could call that a New Year's resolution if you want to. I wanted to bring more yoga and more piano into my daily life so that I would have more of a work and health and play balance. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start by just sitting on a pillow, cross-legged position, or on a block. I always have some yoga blocks around. I recommend that you buy a few too. These are foam blocks. They're pretty squishy, actually. They're not hard like wood would be really hard. Okay, so I've brought myself into half lotus position. That means that I've tucked one leg under pretty close underneath me. It's actually the heel is hitting the block, and then I'm pulling the other foot up so that the heel of my foot is in my hip joint and the foot itself is just resting. If you can do that, please do. Otherwise, just sit in a cross-legged position on your pillow and or on the floor. Okay, so we're going to just take some time to begin bringing your palms face upward, bringing the thumb and the index finger together, and taking some time to feel into your body. So go ahead and close your eyes. I will do the same. Take a few deep cleansing breaths in and out, relaxing your shoulders, feeling like you have a little bit of weight in your elbows and in the palms of your hands. That weight is dropping. It's a reminder that you can let go of all the anxieties of the world and just come present, fully present to yourself. We're going to nod the head gently forward on the top of the spine And that means that you're not going to allow your neck to drop with your head. The neck is staying as part of the lengthening spine, and the head is placed on top of it, like a very easy, beautiful, buoyant, light ball, round, spherical ball. Again, becoming aware of your whole body, especially where you might be feeling some tension or holding. We want to be very careful to look at those places too. And just be curious about it, not to try to change it, not to try to judge yourself, but just be curious. And now bringing one hand to your lower belly, you can open your eyes if you want to see what I'm doing, but I'm just making little circles in the lower belly. And this is a reminder not to tighten and hold your belly, especially when you're doing a breathing practice. You want to really relax the belly. Think of a Buddha belly, big Buddha belly, smiling. And feeling the sitting bones. The sitting bones are very bottom of your pelvis. Feel those sitting bones relaxing down into the mat or into your block if you're sitting on a block or a pillow. And become aware of your breath, breathing in and out. We can start to move the shoulders now. So you're going to let the shoulders move forward, up, around, and kind of snuggling those shoulder blades down into the back. That should relax your shoulders even more, especially if you feel tension on the sides and back of the shoulders. It's a big place that we hold our tension in those trapezius muscles in the back. Keep breathing in and out, settling your body as if you could feel the weight of your body dropping from the top of the head, through the spine, through the pelvis, releasing into the blocks, and then just allowing your legs to relax away from the body and dropping to the floor. It creates a beautiful, stable position. Or asana. Asana means seat or throne. So each of the different poses that we're going to practice today are connected to their own place of power or throne or seat. So I'll use the word asana, but I really mean that place of connection or power. And we're going to take one more deep breath in and out, relaxing your jaw, relaxing your cheekbones, your eyes, your forehead. And imagine almost a little Mona Lisa smile. So you're allowing for a very gentle inner smile to take place as you begin your yoga practice. We're going to open the eyes now. I'll take my socks off. If you're wearing socks, please take them off too. And you're going to just come on to all fours. So however you want to get onto all fours, please do. We're bringing the knees directly under the hip joints, and the feet are a comfortable distance apart, about hip width apart. Your hands are open. You're spreading the hands not too wide. You don't want to create a tension pattern. And your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders. And that's really important. We're going to start with cat, pressing the top of the feet into the floor. You're going to curl your belly up. So the tailbone is dropping down, your head is dropping down, your neck is nice and relaxed. Breathe in and out a few times in this position. And then softening your pelvis downward, so the belly is just relaxing downward. You're going to move forward towards your fingertips and look forward and out, even up a little bit. So you can see that my spine has relaxed downward in space. The head has come up. Now coming back over the wrists, we're going to do it again. Breathe out, pressing. Think of a witchy cat, really pressing into your belly, dropping your head. Nice breath in and out. And then one more time, relaxing the belly, look out. So we come slightly forward, not too far, but as you drop and look out. Okay, and centering over the wrists, we're going to tuck the toes under now. Tucking the toes under, lifting the knees up. And we're going into downward facing dog. So that means we're pushing away from the hands and letting the hips just move up in space but back towards your thighs. And just take a moment in this position. Notice how you feel. The back of the legs could be a little tight. If they are, then bend your knees quite a bit. And we're just going to rock side to side, pressing the knees straight if you have the flexibility. Otherwise, keep the knees down. And then we're going to walk your feet forward all the way under your hands. You can come up to your fingertips as you do this. And we're just going to take the hands into the elbows and drop forward. Uttasana. Dropping forward, letting the head drop down, the neck relax down. Nice breath in and out, and then just letting your hands come back down. This time we're going to reach your right leg back in space, drop the knee, drop the top of the foot, and relax towards letting your pelvis relax towards your front foot, your left foot. Again, another deep breath in and out. Be kind to yourself here. It's a place in the body that tends to get really, really super tight. We're taking a few moments to relax into that. We're going to tuck the back toes under, lift the knee up, and then bring your right foot forward to meet the left. Bend the knees, and now reach your left leg back. Knee to the floor, top of the foot to the floor, and just relax the other side. Take a few moments to feel into this movement. We're letting gravity do some of the work here. Nice breath in and out. Tucking those back toes under, lifting up, lifting the knee, and then walking your foot forward to meet the right foot. This time we're going to drop the seat a lot and reach the arms between the ears, stretching forward. Utkatasana, chair pose. You can look down at your toes or you can look out, but make sure that the arms are trying to come up towards your ears. And now pressing the feet and the heels into the ground, you're going to straighten your legs, bringing the arms straight down to your side for Tadasana. And this is mountain pose, feeling like a mountain, opening those shoulders, letting your weight travel down into your legs, but keep your knees really soft. And one full breath in and out here. Okay, and we're going to just end in prayer position. The hands are together, pressing the thumbs in towards your chest, just so you can feel the center of the chest, behind the sternum, your spiritual heart. Opening that spiritual heart, making the connection between the body, mind, and spirit, opening to the infinite. Feeling the weight of the body travel down, down through your legs, nice and easy on the feet. Don't tighten your ankles. See if you can just balance and quiet the mind in this position. Okay, so we're going to open the arms out now, lift them out and up, breathe in, look up. Urdhva Hastasana, which is arrow pointing upward, upward arrow. And now bending the knees quite a bit. We're going to straighten the back, bringing the arms all the way down, but to the back of the shins. Dropping your head, bringing them to the front of the shins. Straighten your back and look forward. And then folding down your legs all the way. Bend your knees, drop your seat. We're bringing the right leg back in space. We're bringing the left leg back to meet the right. Now you're in plank position. So really feel the power of the arms underneath you. And then we're going to go into caterpillar, which is a modification of chaturanga, which is a low push-up position. So we're going to modify it by lifting the pelvis a little bit, bending knees, chest, chin in that order. Pull the elbows in, top of the feet to the floor, and then lift up, pushing the hands a little bit back in space. So you really feel engaged in the arms as you do this. Looking forward. And then we're going to tuck the toes under, lift yourself back into downward facing dog, and just take a few minutes to breathe and release. And then bending your knees, we're going to walk forward. So the feet come between the hands again. This is kind of the easy version instead of popping forward. And we're going to drop the seat again. Utkatasana chair pose. Really sit back in that seat. You're engaged and activated in the thighs. Straightening the knees, opening the arms, and end in Tadasana. Hands to prayer position. And we'll come one more time, lift up. Urdhva Hastasana, bend the knees, keep the back nice and straight as you're coming down. Bringing the hands to the back of the shins. Straightening the knees, bringing the hands to the front of the shins, look out. And then folding down your legs, bending the knees, letting that seat come down. Reach your left leg back in space. Right leg comes back in space. Now you're in plank position again. Notice if the pelvis starts to pop up. Keep pressing that pelvis down. Feel the strength in the arms. And hips up, knees, chest, and chin. Caterpillar, press, lift up. Top of the feet are on the floor. And then tucking the toes under. And we'll finish in downward facing dog again. Nice breath in and out. And then walking your feet forward. This time you're just going to come down to sitting. Make it nice and easy for yourself. Stretching the legs forward and out. We're going to flex the feet. That means the ankle joints are bending, the heels are pressing away. Sitting nice and tall and bringing your hands just right down to the area of the pelvis. So we're really wide and open in the chest once again. Next, we're going to do forward bending pose. So you're just bringing your hands to your lap. Start to move forward in space. And then walking your hands down to your shins. Crisscrossing the hands over the shins. And then end by just dropping down. You can relax your feet a little bit. And breathe in and out. If you have a lot of flexibility, you can curl your index finger and your thumb around the big toes. And then pull down a little bit further or pull those elbows away. So you're getting a little bit of an extra stretch. Nice breath in and out. And then rolling up to finish. We're going to cross the right foot over the left, sit nice and tall, and take your left elbow to the outside of that right knee as you look over the shoulder. Nice breath in. This is a spinal twist. And out. Coming to the other side. Just drop your right leg down. We're going to lift the left knee, bring it over body, turning towards that knee. Make sure you're breathing. And then gently coming back. And when you're doing this yoga practice on your own, you can spend even more time there. I'm just going to move along just for the sake of time today. So we're going to just do one more asana, and that is bridge pose. Very, very good for the lower back. So you're going to start by bringing your feet a comfortable distance apart, hug your under thighs, and lower yourself down all the way to the floor, and then bring the feet a little bit closer to the body. Bringing the hands down at your side. You're going to press your feet into the ground to lift your pelvis up. You're going to interlace the hands and press those lower arms down into the floor. And just breathe in this position. And then coming out, lowering down in space, and go ahead and tuck the knees into the chest, lift your head, nice breath in and out, and then lowering back down. Finally, let your feet come to the floor, and we're going to end in Shavasana, corpse pose. So you bring the legs out, bring the arms out a comfortable distance apart from one another. Close your eyes and just relax and absorb the benefits of our practice today. If you have the time and you can stay in this position for a little bit longer, please take all the time you need. If not, allow yourself now to come onto your side and gently coming up to sitting. We'll end our yoga practice with an Om, O-H-M, the universal sound. Again, we're going to start with the hands in prayer position, just pressing the thumbs into the center of your chest. Breathe in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Peace, Peace, Peace. Namaste.